Hey, what's guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, I want to talk to you about this, all right? So if you don't know what this is my setup for organizing and carrying and making portable a StarLink Mini system. So obviously I have in here a StarLink Mini, all the power accessories, everything I need to get going in this toolbox. And this organizer box is a very popular system. It has a lot of components, flexibility, and it's extensible pretty much anywhere. And it is, not besides highly modular, it is also very weather resistant. It's got this gasket inside, and because there's so many other options you can build in this, you can really have everything you need to get internet up and running out of nowhere or in nowhere for a long period of time, ready to go just like this, right? So if you want to know more about this, stick with us. This right here is a Milwaukee Packout system, and this particular model is the Packout Organizer Large, or the Large Organizer. And Milwaukee is a tool company. They have all kinds of tools and accessories, and the Packout system is really popular. I do want to go out and say there's almost like a religious cult-like following for Milwaukee stuff like that, and Packout is like no exception. I'm not going to say I'm a fanboy or anything like that, but I found that this organizer, the Large Organizer, is the perfect fit for the StarLink Mini to keep everything together as needed. All right, so like I said, this is a modular system. You can carry around with the handle. You can lock this into larger toolboxes, or you can put smaller or even larger toolboxes locked into here, right? So I don't have it right now, but there's a smaller module you can lock into here, and I've used that on several occasions to just carry more batteries with me. And you could run this for multiple days with this setup as is, and also just a few more batteries. You'll go pretty much everywhere you need to go, and it is very weather resistant. Although it will take one very small modification to get it work, but I do think it is worth the time and investment to do that, right? So first of all, here's the latches. This big black seal here thing is the weather resistant gasket that's inside of this case, and pretty much all the Packout cases that are like IP rated. And inside of here, what I have is the StarLink Mini. Right, so this the StarLink Mini ready to go. I put a piece of foam here, and then right here is the original cable that comes with the StarLink Mini. And then on this side right here, I carry the USB-C cable. So this could definitely be done better. I kind of did this in a rush because we were kind of going on a camping trip, and I was like, huh, I don't want to carry all this stuff in a bag. So I just kind of took this and modified it super quick. The modification you need to do is there is a plastic piece here that comes out, two of them actually, and there's like bins that kind of fit in, and this like row here keeps it tight, and you can fit like long bits and stuff like that in here. What you did, or what I did technically, was went in here, took a buzz saw and just cut that part out so that the StarLink Mini can sit across just like that, right? So when you do that, you need to be very careful not to cut too deep where you ruin, I don't want to say the structurability, but also the waterproofing. Because right now this case is one hole. There's no like seams because it's one, I think it's like blow molded piece of plastic or glass reinforced plastic. But if you cut too deep, you will cut a hole, and then it won't be super water resistant, right? So just make sure you're careful if you're going to do this. I am not telling you to do that. I'm telling you how I did it. Cut this piece out, and then you can just take some foam, put this in here. I don't use this cable too much, but I do carry it with me just in case for some reason I have an issue with the USB-C cable. But anyways, put that there, took a piece of packing foam, and then you find out that this height right here is perfect for the StarLink Mini, because with the mounting bracket on it and this lid part coming down, it actually holds it really tight, right? So if you get a piece of foam, that is perfectly ideal, right? So also with that, what I have in here is DeWalt batteries, mainly because the DeWalt batteries are very capable with this device right here, and this is what you call the DCB094, and this is a USB-C charger and also a battery output device. So we have a different review of this on a different channel, but you can use this device to charge DeWalt batteries from the wall outlet, or actually any USB-C power delivery port, right? Or you can take the power from the DeWalt batteries put them in here and take power out of this USB-C power delivery port. So this USB-C power delivery port powers up to 100 watts. If you look at the StarLink documentation, it says you want to use a power delivery of up to 100 watts because sometimes the startup and it may take more power at certain times. Yes, there are people who have gotten to work with power delivery of 65 watts and a little bit more sometimes. But you know, power delivery 100 watts is perfect for this because that's exactly what's in the specifications, right? So with that being said, in this case, we actually use this device and these batteries to run this for pretty much all day. Like, I don't want to say 24 hours with good use, but a good enough time that you can run like heavy loads, like watch multiple streams and stuff through the StarLink Mini to get this going, right? Because, like I said, you can plug it in here. Actually, we'll just demonstrate. So this right here is a 15 amp hour, 20 volt max battery. So if you take a look into account right here, this is a 20 or 60 volt battery, depending on which tool you use it in, and it's 15 amp hours, right? So if you think about it that way, you take, 20 times 15, that's a lot, right? But if you ship it, right, in its standard form, it's just three 20 volt sets of batteries in parallel. So it kind of, in a way, works around the shipping requirement. I can't think of what, 20 times 15 is, but that's a lot. That's how many watt hours it's going to be in here. Actually, let's just see what is the watt hours in this thing. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll do the math and we'll throw it up on the screen. Actually, it says right here, usable 270 watt hours, okay? So this battery, 270 watt hours, that's a lot. You go ahead, you take this, put it on here. You take the USB-C cable. This is the StarLink USB-C cable from the StarLink company. You plug this into here, right? And then you take your barrel connector, plug it into the StarLink Mini, and you are ready to go, right? I just carry some of this extra stuff in here just in case, I need it sometime later, just have it all in one place. But a 15 amp hour, 20 volt battery is huge. This is bigger, more capable, and has more power than the Anchor. I don't even know what the model is, but there's a very popular one people use with the StarLink Mini, but I highly prefer this, mainly because I already have these batteries, and we use these batteries for all types of tools and situations. But with the capability of this thing, you are good and ready to go, right? Because with this, right, I can fit in here a 15 amp hour battery and a 9 amp hour battery, making it a whopping combination of 24 amp hours in 20 volt mode, which will allow, like I said earlier, me to run this pretty much all day, actually for multiple days. So there was a camping trip we went on not too long ago, or fairly recently, and we were able to use this, right, and also took other 9 amp hour batteries in a smaller pack out and was able to run multiple days, no issues. So that is my situation and what I would highly recommend using a device like this, because especially in this configuration, you don't have to worry about water ingress, dirt ingress, or any of that, because like I said, ready to go, easily organizable, and you have everything you need. So like I said, hope this video helped you guys out. If you have any questions, let us know, but this is what I found to be the best for my personal experience. So yeah, get back to work. If you have any questions, let us know. Otherwise, have a great day, and we'll see you guys next time.